What up, guys? Your boy BZ back at it again. Okay, so less than a week ago I made a video. It's in my brand series, how to start a brand for free. It was about designs, and in that video I said once we hit 900 subscribers, I'm gonna put up a new video. And I'm out here in the garden enjoying myself a little bit. Had to leave the office for a little bit. I realized that we already passed 900 subscribers. Now, to a lot of channels, that's nothing, but to me, 900 humans like these videos. They want to watch more, so I'm gonna make exactly what you guys want. I know you guys need more information to keep your brand dream going, to get your brand off the ground, or maybe to apply this information to like a different kind of business. So here it is. Today I wanted to talk about something very important. I think in the last video I talked about designs, which is important, but there's a lot of other things important regarding designs, and that's print methods, the way you get the design onto your shirt. Basically, you're limited to a handful of methods. You're limited to screen printing, which is what we do. You're limited to embroidery. Like when you buy the polo shirt and the little guy with the horse on it and it's stitched in, that's embroidery. There's DTG, which means direct to garment, which is probably the most expensive way. None of you guys are probably going to be doing this, but those shirts with like the big photos on them, they have probably like a million different colors on the shirt. If you did that with screen printing, it would take a long time. You'd have to use CMYK, and if you're a novice and you're doing it yourself, it's going to be super hard, probably impossible. So DTG is like a gigantic inkjet printer where you put the shirt on and it literally just goes back and forth and prints your shirt, much like your inkjet printer at your office would. That's very expensive because those machines are like 10 grand at the least, like 50 grand at the most. That's definitely not the route you're gonna want to go. Another form of printing is heat transfers. Now this is a very tempting option for a lot of people, mainly because it's cheap. You can buy a heat transfer machine, a heat press on Amazon for maybe like $100. Then you can get this photo paper, and you can print images onto shirts really quick, really easy. This is the method used for a lot of rest in peace shirts. A lot of the shirts you see at those mall kiosks are made this way. There's also vinyl decals you can use, so it won't be like a big square picture, but it'll kind of look like this, but it'll be a big vinyl sticker. And it looks okay, but after you wash it like 3 times, the shirt is KO. You can't even really wear it, and I don't think you want to sell something to somebody that they can't even wear. I don't have a heat transfer machine. I don't have the heat press. I don't use that, but I do think it does come in handy when you're making other things that don't get washed a lot. Like if you're trying to put logos on like backpacks or literally any flat surface that doesn't go through the washing machine every time you wear it, then I think that's cool, and it's a cheap way to start. Like I said, I don't have the machine. Will I get one out? Another method for getting your actual design onto a shirt, and I've used this in the past, is like just hand making it. There are so many people that make a lot of money hand making shirts, whether that be like tie-dyeing the shirt in a special way. There's a company called Blacklight Visuals. They're from Michigan, and they do this like weird dye thing that everybody's into. And that's like literally all they do. They have maybe like a little logo somewhere, but the rest of the shirt is this like weird funky tie-dye. It looks like when you pour like motor oil in water and it gets all that rainbow. That's like a cool thing. When I was younger, when I was like 14, 15, I started off making shirts with spray paint and stencils, and I would actually go to school every morning and sell those shirts. I would probably sell like 20 to 50 every day, and I would do custom stuff, and I would be like, oh, you want this logo, you want that logo, I'll do that. You want my logo, I'll do that. I made this shirt called Fly Dye, which was basically, I took a white shirt and put all kinds of spray paint all over it, so it looked like an urban version, like a street tie-dye. I did that for a long time. And it was cool, you know, it's a good way to just start. When it comes to brands, you don't have to have all the, well, look at my head again. You don't have to have all the fancy equipment. If you just want to create, just create. If that means you got a marker, you're about to scribble scrabble, you're about to hand draw the design, people like that. It's not all about making things look like they just came from the factory and it's ready for the store. Maybe your angle is hand drawing stuff. Maybe your angle is spray paint. Maybe you got an airbrush. I can't airbrush. I never tried it. I just know I can't. I'm not that artistically gifted. But you can airbrush the designs. You can have people create patches for you and then sew the patch on. Sewing isn't that hard, but you can get a cheap sewing machine and sew a patch onto a shirt, and that's your product. You can literally do anything. As long as it's not gonna fall apart after people wash it, you can do whatever you want. A thing I used to do actually is we had this big ER logo, and we drew the logo onto a denim, like a piece of denim, and then we cut the logo out and put the denim onto the shirt with like this heat transfer tape stuff. We'd iron it and it would stick, and then we'd come along with the sewing machine and sew the logo onto the shirt. Now this is really complicated, but I sold a handful of these shirts for like 50 bucks and people bought them because, you know, people could go get a $2 shirt from Walmart if they want, but they knew this shirt was handmade and I only made them for the people that ordered. So the people that ordered, which was like maybe 10 people at the most, they knew they were getting something you could never get anywhere else. And I'm definitely not doing that again because that was a lot of work and it took a lot of time, and they probably should have costed $100 really, because each shirt was like a few hours. But in the beginning, you just gotta do what you gotta do because you can't always afford to pay a screen printer, you know, $8 a shirt, and then order the minimum shirts, which is usually like 50 shirts. Like, a lot of people don't got money like that. And this whole series is about doing things on the cheap and doing it for free. So like, that's cool, man. If you got extra shirts laying around, some spray paint, free. You got extra cloth laying around, you got markers, you got an airbrush machine just laying around, you can make shirts for free. And maybe if you don't want to do the spray paint shit forever, just do like 10 shirts that are super limited, and then you could take that and the money you get from selling those for like 20-30 bucks, use that to fund your like very first actual screen printed order. There's a million ways to do it, man. Like I said, guys, like, I'm not really out here trying to bust my ass. I've been working all day. I just thought you guys deserved an extra video. I'm gonna make videos as long as we keep getting subscribers and this channel keeps growing. Like, I'll make as many videos as you guys want. You guys want to see a vlog? You guys want to see what we do on Warped Tour? You guys want to see behind the scenes? You want more advice growing your brand? You want to see what I do? You want to see the day in the life? You want an office tour? You want how to screen print? Because like, I'll do whatever you guys want. You want a step-by-step process on how I do screen printing? I'll do that for you guys because I fuck with you guys. I know you guys mess with me. Stay royal. Stay tuned. You know we got a lot of bangers coming out. I'm gonna get back to hanging out in my garden. I hope you guys are having a good day. Go to the website, man. If you really actually like these videos, go to the website, pick something up. It will help me a ton. The website funds this channel, because if I spend too much time making videos and it takes time from my actual like money making job, which is Epyon Royal, I might not be able to make as many videos for you. So if you really support, you really, you know, support the kid, you support Epyon Royal, go pick something up. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, stay royal, stay tuned. We got a lot of bangers coming out this year. Peace.